is going on. Let me move you over here. Let me move this. I'm moving everything around right now. Hold on. Okay, you're going to see me with a lot of words. So right now the energy is I'm just going to tell you what's happening in my head right now. Right now it's like everything is ramping up. I'm getting really excited because they're getting excited. It's like almost like you feel like you're having Christmas. It's like that type of thing. It's maybe that's you too. Hold on. Entire person's voice in my head. Do you think you can keep going? Do you want to keep going? Come on. We need to keep going. Like everybody's like very, wait. A whole bunch of people are waiting for you. This is going to be a words person. Good. I like it. You like it? I like it because I've had a whole lot of time to practice. Have you really? Hold on. Very sarcastic. Why do I have hold on. I was like, why do I have like an Asian video game music going on? It's because YouTube had a thing. Sorry, that threw me off. Because I did that to you. I told you I was gonna mess with you. Like that's what I do. That's what he says.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Boo-hoo. Oh, it ain't that bad here. Hold on. That's what he says. He's talking about people. He's laughing about people going boo-hoo. And then he likes to play jokes. He like talks, so I spit a little bit. He's like, oh, you drilled there. Is it that great? And I'm like, stop. What? He had cancer. He said, oh, the C word. He said, oh, never thought it would get me. It did.
Sounds just like him.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get even crazier. Just wait till I start standing up and showing you how he walks. So what happens is that he says, well, you shut up and keep talking. We don't have time to have you explain what you need to do. Oh, just wait. Lovely bride at. I don't know. Okay, you're married. Or you were. Oh, I bet she was glad she got a vacation. Laughs about that. Okay, so she's married or he's married. Hold on. What? I'm fine. What? He makes fun of my lips. He doesn't like Botox or anything like that. He doesn't see a point in any of that. He like makes fun of it. I'm like, thank you for being an asshole. In a great way. Hold on. He tells me I'm big. I went tall. So I tell him he's short. Because he is. He's probably what, maybe like 5'8", 5'9"?
My dad was 6'3".
Was he 6'3"? Okay, so he's just telling me I'm tall. Okay, I'm 6 feet tall for a woman. He's like, oh, you're tall. And usually that means that they're very short in my head. That's why. What? I tell you, they liked me. Stop. Hold on. So I asked him, where is he from? And I said, you're from, that's what happened. I said, where are you from? And I said, the way you sound, I said, you have an accent. I said, you're from Philly? And he goes, no, not that trash. And I was like, okay, so you're not from Philly. Apparently we have strong feelings towards what I just said to you. Hold on. He does not like being called that. Since they're a little bit more upper crust than that. And I was like, whatever. Hold on, what? My sister. Ignore all the random noises. It's like my body reacting to it. So it's weird. It's weird. Just hang out with me. I'm so sorry. What? Always your nose in a book, always nose in something. Hold on. Always do it, always projects, always. He's talking about trying to come and talk to you. He's talking about trying to come and like hang out with you, and you're always in something. And so I don't know what that is, but we'll have to go into what that is. I'm always in something. He says, hello, hi, like that. Wait, what? fucking short, fucking quick, man. Man, I'm not a man. So it was obviously a short stint with cancer. How long did you have it for? So it wasn't like my dad's. My dad's lasted for 10 years. He says, I didn't have time for anything, like not to like make my plans, sign my wills. He's like talking about how my father had time to like plan his whole service because he did and he didn't. And he's like, hold on. God, I like the coast. Do you like the coast? He's asking me that. I said, yeah, I do. Where are you from? Ah, okay. I'm sorry. This is a symbol, and I've recently learned this word. Is he a masshole?
Very much so. Yeah.
Okay. That's not okay. So that's okay. I just had a client about a couple weeks ago. She says, "You know what I am?" I said, "What?" She says, "A masshole," and I was like, "What is that? What is that?" She's like, "It's from Massachusetts and Brussels." I was like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "Don't worry, it's not derogatory up here." I was like, "Well, I don't know. Down here from the South, like I still have to say I'm sorry. It's just a normal thing." She talks to me, doesn't know if I'm there. What? Doesn't know that I'm there. He has a lot of things to say. I want to kind of get into giving me more deets. Come on. He's so brash. What? He says, "What do you want me to do? Go fucking fishing?" He says, "I don't have hands."
He's such an asshole. Oh my God.
So what are you doing? What are you doing? And he goes, well, not to me when he says, when it comes across the word, he says, "What do you want to do? When we go fucking fishing?" I don't have hands. And I'm like, okay, you're okay. He comes up and he like does like this. He's like, "Yeah, but you're good. Thanks for being here." And he comes like the arm around like that. And I'm like, okay. And he says, "I'm the only man that can push her around." So he's talking about you. Don't get on her bad side though, hey, and it just way over her head. I don't know. He's talking about you and like how, so what? Didn't get to a point where they had to wipe my own ass, but that was literally the phrase in my head. And hold on, take it back. What did you have? What kind did you have? Can you tell me? Blew up like the size of Mount. Hold on, but why? You got really skinny. I wonder if he had a really big distended abdomen or something. I don't know. Hang on, because he talks about blowing up, and he shows me his face, really skinny. Hold on. Did it hit him in his like digestive tract or something going on with that?
He had a huge tumor in his spine that broke his spine, and then in his lung.
Huge. That's what
blew up.
Fucking big. Okay, cool. He keeps talking about it being here, right here. But I ask him, I keep showing him my like liver, pancreas, blah, blah, blah. Nothing. So I'm like, where's this fucker at? And he shows it in his, like, would be in his lungs, but it's not lung cancer. So it must have transferred over. So it started off as the other thing and it went there. Okay. That's why. Oh, I've never heard of that. Started off as back pain. Oh, I don't want to get it checked out. I don't want to. Yeah, that's right, you asshole. Look at this. What happens? Hold on. It was my time to go anyways. No, it wasn't. Do you know how much shit you had to do? Do you know how much do you move to Florida? Property taxes are so high. Why would we go there? He's just like talking. It's like, you're not moving to Florida. Was there a joke about the moving to Florida?
They briefly talked about it, him and my stepmom.
He said, move to Florida. Property taxes are already so high over there. And I was like, okay, that would have been the only other thing. Hold on. He says that your stepmother is so beautiful that she needs to be with somebody better looking than him. But I think that's a whole lot of sarcasm going on over there. Not the beautiful part, but the other part. Hold on. You don't talk to her anymore?
My stepmom?
Yeah.
He
calls her the Wicked Witch of the West. That's why.
She can be really difficult.
Yeah.
I don't make no drama, but yeah, she's tough.
Yeah, it's okay. He goes, so he talks about it. And then I ask him in my head, right then that pause. I said, so how often do they hang out? Do they see each other? It seems like they'd be a good type of family. And he says, oh, well, depending who you're talking to, she's the Wicked Witch of the West. And I was like, well, okay. Hold on. You have a brother. Yeah. Cool. He says that he stays out of it. He says that, hold on. So him and your stepmom didn't have any kids?
No, she had a daughter.
Oh, okay. I said, so how long were y'all married? I said, did you have any kids that are related here? And he says, no. And he shows me not doing that. I go, okay, cool. He says that. I picked this up. I swirled it around. And he says, oh, you're drinking tea. And I said, yeah. He said, you should put some liquor in it. And I said, no. He's like, he's crazy. I love this person. Hold on. Did he have like an adverse effect to alcohol?
He was an alcoholic for many years.
Okay.
For 10.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I asked him, I go, why did you say that? He said, well, now he goes, I can drink all I want. Blah, 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 blah. He says, no effect. And I said, okay, well, why? He says, I don't know. I was like allergic like that. And that's why I was like, that's when I say adverse effect, it's because he doesn't want to talk about being an alcoholic. That's why. Sweating and shit. Hold on. That's what he just said. One. He says he doesn't want, he says, I don't need to see him drunk. I said, why? He says 250 pounds of sweat and steel come in through your door. And I'm like, these are words that I never heard in my life before. He was like, you would be terrified. And I'm like, I understand. Wait, so what? No, what? Well, then make up your mind. What is it? Hold on. Were y'all okay? So something about your stepmother, almost like maybe pushing people out of the room where it was really hard to like get in there with him. I don't know, or maybe she's just trying to dictate the room. We'll have to figure out that in a little bit. Then she talks about was there a thing about wanting to keep him at home versus keeping him in a place? Like, what's that whole thing? Like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
He was in and out of the hospital from the time he was diagnosed to the time he passed. And he did not want to go into the hospital. He was very adamant about staying home.
Yeah, he wanted to stay home. Yeah, he keeps going like, this is what he says. This is what he's showing me. He says, he talks about the stepmother. You stay here. You stay here. You stay here. So for me, that means that's a symbol of delineating. You go here. This is mine. This is my show. I need to be with him. I need to be with him over anybody else, like that type of thing. And so that's when I say that. Then the next thing he shows me is he shows me home, hospital, home, hospital, home, hospital, home, 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 home. And you know, when we were talking, we should do it here. No, we shouldn't. We should do it here. No, we shouldn't. We should. And I'm like, that's why I said, make up your mind. What is it? And then he talks about, then he puts himself in bed at home. And that's why I was like, what are you doing? Done. And I'm like, okay, that's how quick it is. That's how intense it is. And
oh,
hold on. He goes, da, 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 do, do. It's just a song that just showed. I don't know. We're playing guitar, and I don't know if he likes that song, or I don't know if he's just trying to show me that he can play that song with guitar. Did he play guitar?
He was in a band, yeah, with my brother.
Oh, okay. You could have just used the word band. I just heard the song. Hold on. What is it? It's a, oh, man, I'll have to. On an island in the sun, we'll be waiting all along. Oh my God, that has a meaning to it. What is that? Dude. Okay, we got to look that up. There's a meaning to it. There's a reason why he did it. Give me 2 seconds. I want to look this up. I want to see what the words are. Hang on. Who is that by? Weezer. Oh. When you're on a holiday, you can't find the words to say all the things that come to you, and I want to be with you. Oh, that's so cute. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing and having fun. It makes me feel so fine. Oh, there's a reason. There's always a reason. Oh, and it says, we'll run away together. We'll spend some time forever. We'll never feel bad anymore on our island in the sun. That's okay. Oh, yeah. So look up Weezer Island in the Sun later. I haven't heard that song since I was like, I don't know, 11. And that just came. So if you ever hear that, okay, so I'm just going to put it here so you can relook it up. Listen to it. And then when you hear that out, that will be a sign. Okay. So we talk about signs and symbols. Well, he's on an island in the sun with you. Oh, okay. Oh, that just made me cry. Oh. Hold on. I can't cry because then it's over. That's why I cry during live instead. Hang on. He's asked, how do you control your emotions? Sometimes you can't. This is it. Hold on. Oh, what happened? I just got like overwhelming goosebumps all over me. I kind of feel like euphoric for a second. It's like I did something right. Hold on. What? Where's the dog? What's up with the dog?
The dog.
Yeah.
My stepmom she had a dog, and like right after my dad passed, she got another one and swears it's like my dad reincarnated.
It's not him. He says like this. He says, in the fucking dog. And I'm like, the dog's not dead. I'm like, what is up with the dog? He goes and he talks to it, but that's not him. By the way, people can't go into animals. Animals are higher vibrational than people, but that's a whole other thing. Hang on. Hold on. What? Is it a big one?
No, he had a huge dog that passed. That was like his love.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's get into that because he keeps bringing up. So what he just showed me is when I said it's not past, and he's talking about, hold on. So the other two are yippee fucking lap dogs?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Sorry. That's just what he said. I go, how big are they? Are they medium? Are they small? Are they pit bulls or what? No. They're like yippee fucking lap dogs. Oh, okay, cool. So let's talk about the big one because he made me feel ahead.
Oh.
Like, hold on, but we're going to see who and what, where and why. Hang on. It's a big dog because you hear it go. I can't even make my voice go down that low. Hold on. What are you? Droopy mouth. Okay, what kind are you? I don't know if it's a sage Saint Bernard or a Mastiff. It's going to be one or the other. But yeah, it's because the face. It's the long face with the droopy eyes with like, but which, hold on. Is it like the good, like standard of like English Mastiff?
An English Mastiff.
Yeah. Okay. I know there's three. Do you want to know why I know about Mastiffs? Because my sister, my actual sister, she had her husband. They were married for 10 years and they bred and showed English Mastiffs. They had 14 of them at one point together. Yes. And they had this, and they grown all the way. And they had this huge ranch out in Texas because I live in Texas. And they had these air-conditioned houses made for all of them with each one of their rooms. And I would be in charge when I'd go out there and see them of opening the gate and it was a hill and they'd run down with us. Blah, blah, blah. And yes, they were like horses. And I got knocked down so many times. I was like this, stupid 12-year-old running with 14 Mastiffs. That's what that is. So, wow. Okay, man. And they slobber and but what happened with the dog? Hang on. Let's see. Can you tell me? Well, they never liked you, but I liked you.
I used to say that all the time.
So he's telling this dog, he says, oh, they never liked you, but I liked you. You're special, not stupid. You're special. Not gross. Treat you like is this a female?
No.
Male. Okay. Because he talks about treating him like a princess. That's why. That's why I was like, okay. Mine are gender explicit. Hold on. What? He didn't want to get him neutered, but then they had to.
They didn't. They were, but no.
He goes like this. He says, only reason why he says, I didn't want to get you neutered. Who would want to have your balls chopped off like that? And he goes, well, you don't need him, or you didn't need him anymore. And so maybe that goes along with death and not the fact that you didn't get it neutered. Hang on. You're coming back with me. You and I are the only people that actually like each other, He's just talking to the dog. He has full-on conversations with the dog. What happened with the dog? Hang on. Don't tell me. He says, before we get to the dog, I want to talk about how much those doctors did absolutely fucking nothing for me.
He was pissed.
So he just said, like, full on, absolutely nothing for me. Did we have him treated in Boston?
He went to Boston a couple times for like a second opinion.
Oh, okay. Because he said Boston proper. And the only thing I know is like, that's in Boston. I don't know. I'm not from that area. I do like your Boston cream pie from the Omni Parker House in downtown. I ordered them on Goldbelly. Oh, it's so good. It was sitting here in one day from up there. I ate the whole fucking thing. Because I went there last year and we stayed there. And I can't tell you how many. I had it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner because they come in the mini ones. Eating and watching Mr. Alexander Hamilton in the statue outside of my window. Hold on. What? I do love her. I know. I want you to tell her something. Can you shut up? He's telling me to shut up. And I say, okay. He says, I want to tell you something. I said, what? He says, can you tell her that I love her? I was like, yes, of course I'll tell you I love her. He says, that's my kid. That's my girl, you only get one of them. And I said, I know. He says, you always were his favorite. He's talking about like almost like maybe you always felt like he was separated from you because of your stepmom for some reason, like a little bit. And he's telling you that I just want to let you know that was never the case. And you were always his favorite. You were always his number one, his girl. And he says, hold on. Don't let her freak you out with being this tough-sided boy. She wants all the woo and the swoony shit. I don't know. He like wants you to be like a princess underneath, and I know you are. It's weird. Like I love it. He what? I like your blankets. Is that a fabulous furs throw in the back?
That one?
Yeah.
That one I knit with my hands. I know.
Front door. Do you sell them?
No, I should though. Yeah, it was
I
awesome.
need one. If you do it, please let me know. I'll pay you $600. I'll buy it from you. Seriously.
I'll reach out.
Email me. Let me know. I know only because I was going to buy a $700 throw today online, and I saw that one because my husband doesn't like the one that I had in here, and he threw it in there, and I see that, and I'm like, aha. So if you ever do it, let me know. Now I have art from one client. Now I'm having you do a blanket. It's just all of it. I talk to dead people. You give me blankets. Hang on. Just let me know. I would love it. Oh, that'd be so pretty. We could talk about it on TikTok. Do you know how many orders you'd get? You would die. You would die. Anyways, that's your new business. Hold on. He says, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. He likes this. I think he's doing this. Honestly, he's like making me do this. Wait, so I want to ask him. So y'all were there with him when he passed. He just tried to turn it into a funny thing. He just tried to turn it into a funny thing. He said that this is how he described it. I said, so were they with you when you ended up leaving? And he shows him laying there. He shows him with his eyes closing, and then he makes the sound like that, which means like we were there all the way until our body let everything go. And I was like, thank you. I've never heard that before. Hold on. I want to ask him. It's like hitting a theoretical TV in my head, changing channels. What? He goes into a canoe. He doesn't canoe. He's showing me he's doing that. What are you doing now? Did you go vegan?
No.
Okay, so this is what he says. The only reason I asked is he's talking about you sitting on like a counter or something, and there's a bowl, yeah, like on a counter eating, and there's a bowl in front of you, and it's noodles though. That's the only reason it's like noodles. But then he shows me like chopped carrots and chopped like it's like an Asian stir fry or something like that in a way. And I'm like, okay, what is this? But I don't see any meat, and so I'm like, are we vegan? Is that what you're trying to tell me? So I'm trying to figure this out. Hold on. Needs to get out of the city. She doesn't live in the city. Stop. Hold on. He's talking about graphic designer and developer. You're not a graphic designer and developer. Exactly. He says graphic designer, developer. She needs to get out of the city. And that's why I'm like, what is that? Who are we talking about? And oh, you do work at, oh, okay. Hold on. Do you work for an actual company, hardcore?
I'm a hairstylist.
You are. Okay. He says you work for a company that doesn't appreciate you. That's why. He's telling you need to go. Wait. He says that you need to go somewhere where you can put your craft into like crazy colors or styles or like really, really extra for some reason, and how they'll appreciate it. I think he's making fun of us in Texas because he's talking about how, the place where they still do those really chunky highlights in the like that. He's like, she needs to move down there. They pay like the $500-$600 down there for that, and I'm like, stop it. Stop it. Hold on. So you do color and cut. You're getting up there. Are you adding something to your repertoire? What are you adding to it? Are you like doing even more instead of just hairstyling?
Well, I've always like baked. He's always wanted me to bake and open up. He always used to tell me to open up my own bakery, like all of the time.
Well, yeah, he goes like this. He says he talks about creating, he talks about crafting, he puts that in there. And then he says she needs to add it to her repertoire. And that's why I was like, okay, hold on. He says this. He says, yeah, she needs to do that. She needs to do that. I said, what? He says, blankets and cakes. Blankets and cakes. That's what we're going to call it. And I'm like, that's what I laughed at. I was like, all right, blankets and cakes. We can call it that. He's like, you get a pillow, you get a cozy blanket, and you eat a piece of cake. And I'm like, stop it. That, that wouldn't be half bad. That wouldn't, yeah. Oh, I'll do your blanket side for you. I'll make sure we get that done. You do the bakery side. Yeah, I think you need to add it. Now, I don't want you, hold on. So you do like handheld, like hand pies and stuff like that? What do you do with the baking part?
I do everything.
All the
Yeah, bread, sourdough, bagel.
Oh, you do bagels. Oh, you got to teach me your way of the bagel. Okay. He keeps going and he keeps showing me, he shows me golden brown and then he shows me where we hold it in our hand, but it's not a cupcake. It's not anything like that. That's why I was like, hand pies? What? Okay. Okay. Here's our thing down here. That's why I was like, what is that up there? You would, but like that's, oh, hold on. Who's Anthony?
My brother.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that's weird. So he says, oh, she needs to open it up with a guy named like Anthony. And I was like, Anthony? And so I'm like looking at this really handsome gentleman. I'm like, is this a love interest? Who is this? That's your brother. Ah. Does he already have a baby?
No, I'm pregnant though.
Shut the front door. Okay. Shut up. That's what was going. Okay. He goes like this. He says, so that's you. I go, oh, we got to talk about that. I said, well, what about Anthony or what's going on with him? What's going on with him? And he says, oh yeah. And the new baby. And I'm like, that's because that's you little crap. Hang on. It's not a bad thing. Some of you saying you don't know at this point. What's happening with that? What's going on with that? What's going on with the relationship? What's happening there? Everything's okay?
Yeah. My husband and I had a hard time getting pregnant, like a year and a half. Okay. He goes like this. He says, he goes and he puts a pregnancy and he says he makes it unstable. So for me, that's a weird sign. For me, that means that the baby's unstable or the relationship's unstable. No, for me, that obviously that goes into like, it took us a long time. Getting pregnant was unstable. Hold on. What? You think you'll name it after me? No. That's what he said. No. Hold on. I kind of want them to name it Antoinette. I don't know. It's so weird. I have no idea what all that is. Why do you keep bringing up? He keeps bringing up cake. He keeps bringing up princesses over and over and over again. And I have no idea why. He keeps bringing up Antoinette, and that doesn't make any sense either. I'm just telling you everything that's showing up in my head right now. He's like using all these signs. I think he's getting really excited about this. Wait. I think you may have another one afterwards. I think you may have one of each. Yeah. So are you okay with having a boy and a girl? Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Is this one a boy?
I don't know. I'm very early.
Are you like 7 weeks right now?
Yeah, exactly.
He says like this, he goes, God damn, Amy, he goes, she's 7 weeks, give her a fucking break. And I was like, stop. That's what he said. That's, yeah. He knows. I think it's a girl. I think it's a girl. 99. Only reason why I ask him, I think you're going to end up having a girl. You email me and let me know. I just had this 2 days ago. I'm going to put a TikTok video out of it tomorrow. There was a video that I did just recently. It was a woman talking about, it was my mashup that I just did, if you watched it. And then the woman says, the grandma says about her being pregnant. And she says, oh my God, I am. And so in that video, I said, you're going to have a girl. And she goes, oh, no. We're having a boy. And I said, no, it's a girl. And she goes, well, I feel like it is. And anyways, I got an email 2 days ago. It's a girl. So yeah. So just FYI. And because he's talking about Marie Antoinette, because he's talking about princess, I think that's where that comes from. Okay. So we're just going to leave that there. Email me and let me know. I love these things. Yeah, your dad is, my God, I don't think you ever need to be sad. I want to do your chart too. I want to look at you and your husband's chart and I want to show you how you can get along. I mean, you get along, everything's okay, but I want to show you how to keep the marriage good, like how to understand each other's love language and everything like that. Is that okay in a second? Okay, cool. Because I've been through 2 marriages and if I figured this out before, I would have known stuff. Hold on. 1, Dad. Island in the sun. Sorry, that's going to get me. That's a tearful thing. Wait, Dad, so come here. He doesn't go to a cabin in the woods. He doesn't go to a cabin in the woods. He just put himself in like a wooden cabin in like a little mountainous area. I mean, I don't go up there a whole lot, so I have no idea. And then he's talking about just fishing, but he is a relaxed guy. He's a sports guy. He's a guy that likes to yell at like race cars or something. He's a guy that likes to be on top of the world. He likes to be number one at what he does. He says, he's like, well, you're making me seem a lot better than I am. And I was like, no, because you are. He is what, done? Did they cremate him?
Yeah.
He said they put me in a tiny ass little box.
I wear him around my neck too.
I asked him, I go, what else do you know? I said, were you buried? I said, I bet you were buried. He's like, nah, they put me in a tiny ass little box. I was like, all right, okay, so that's you. He's just like a death dog tag or something. I said, I know, hold on. He says she kisses it. He says that he says she may be kissing my or something. And just like laughing. He is hilarious. Wait, so when you did drugs, I know you did. Yeah. He says he was like a child of like the 70s and 80s. So he's not that old. He says, oh, I did drugs.
Oh yeah.
Drugs. I go, oh, okay, cool. Little Led Zeppelin, if you know what I mean. Wait, so this band thing, was it something to do with your brother as well?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, okay. He goes like this. I said, do you have anything to say to your son? He says, hey, I'm gonna miss playing with him.
Yeah.
Okay. Does your brother not play at all anymore?
Not much, no.
Yeah, he says, tell him he needs to pick it back up. I said, why? He says he ain't played any. I said, oh, okay. He said, he would give your husband a very hard time, wouldn't he?
Oh, in a funny way, like break each other's balls.
He said this is exactly, are you ready for him? He, and I'm sorry, I have never said words like this on a session, but I apologize. He says, at first I thought he was mad at him, and then he smiled with it. He says, hey, tell her husband that I'm watching him in his skinny ass like that. I'm see what he's fucking doing. Like that, and he like does a stink eye thing, and I'm like, I can't say that, sir. It's like that's not in my vocabulary. He says, he tells him like, tells him to get out there and do the dishes in a funny way. He says that, is your husband gaining baby weight already?
Yeah. He's such an asshole.
I can't even like bring myself to say it. My Southern hospitality, he says you think that you were pregnant. You think that you have put the baby weight on before she has. Get out there and do like just terrible in a great way.
Just like him. So say, wow.
And your dad is in a great place. He's in a higher vibrational state. What? Did they do that? Hold on. Did she sell the house? Is she selling the house?
She is back and forth. She's like fixing it up. She doesn't know.
He goes like this. He goes, they're selling the fucking house. Yeah. And I say, okay. Well, what's up with that? And then he has her going around and like making things pretty in my head, like putting flowers. For me, that means making things pretty. And he says, I died in there, but that doesn't mean maybe that's a bad memory. How he sounds bad. The toilets were low.
Yeah.
The toilets were low. He just talked about not being able to pee in them properly. That's new. He fucking cold. I know. Did we not fully finish the basement? Is there a basement in this home?
Yeah, it's partially finished.
Okay. He goes, sorry, I'm getting stuff and I'm just assuming before I even ask you. He says, why didn't she just stay there and finish the fucking basement? Just finish it. And I was like, I don't know. You have to ask. Kids don't even want to come over because you made it so goddamn serious. Does her name start with like a D?
Her last name does.
Okay. Hold on. I keep seeing something D that I have no idea. It's not Daisy. It's not Daniela. That's those are the only D names I know right now. It's not Deborah either. Something weird. Or different, like my name. What? Say about that. Hold on. Tell him to shut the fuck up. We're having a session here. Hold on. He's talking about what he's doing. Hang on. Is he playing video games?
Yes.
I go, what is he watching? What sport is he watching? I said, is he in there on the TV? He said, no, he's just sitting in there with like his Cracker Jacks and his Cheetos and whatever it is, you can always hit escape. And I was like, okay, it's a video game. Sorry. He's just like making fun of him and how he dies. Sorry. Well, you're going to have to quit that shit when you have a baby. You know it's not your whole fucking goddamn life like it is right now. You know, who cares? Who cares? Hold on. Is he? Oh, so this is weird. I feel like maybe the husband does PC and like Xbox gaming. Does he do both or is he? Yeah. Okay. He says he's going to have to choose one or the other. And I was like, I don't know. But he's like, maybe, is he sitting on the couch right now doing gaming?
No, he has like his own little setup.
On the PC. Okay. Interesting. Because the way he shows him, he just shows him crouch. And so I'm like, is he crouched on here? Is he crouched on here? Okay, hold on. He like asks you to play with him and you don't want to be in on those games. Like that's not a thing. Like you're okay with some computer games. It's fine. You can get on my server with me and we can play Ark. Okay. And then we can do that. You'll be on my server with me and my husband. We can build a compound. And when Ark 2 comes out, we will have a civilization. Okay. And then we can do Aloy together and you can be with me on Minecraft. Okay.
Oh, Minecraft.
Yeah, good. I do play video games. I'm chronically ill, so when I can't go outside, that's me and the couch are one with each other. Namaste. We video game together. Hold on. I nerd out, but I also know when to stop. Hold on, because we're women. What? He likes me. He says, I like you, Amy. I like you, Amy. I said, I like you too, sir. I say, so what? I'm going to ask him for advice, and I want to have questions for you too. Hang on. Hold on. He says for you, first off, he says that he knows that there's going to be some very frustrating times coming up ahead. I would even say in like the next 9 months. And it feels like it's just going to be frustration of like you feeling very alone, not only just being pregnant, but feeling almost like isolated from the husband. Maybe it goes even further into like gaming and then getting into the work and everything like that, and him being a part of it, but maybe you feeling not as held up as you need to be. Does that lead to divorce or anything like that? No, absolutely not. But dad would be the main one in your life at this point if he was physically here. And so he's talking about how you just turn in and you find what makes you happy. You find what makes your soul happy. And he's going to be around you for that. So get in this fucking, if you want to knit blankets till your arms fall off, I will sell every single fucking one of them. I will do one video on it and you will have orders for 150 years. Believe me. God. I have a really good friend that she purchases hand crystals from Algeria, and she gave some to me as a gift because I taught her how to channel. And one day I was on live and I just talked about her page on Instagram. I didn't tag it, nothing like that. And I talked about where she gets them from. She emailed me 3 days later and she cursed at me because she says she is sold out for 4 months.
Oh my God. That's amazing.
Okay. So if you ever need that, like I'm looking at that, I'm like, so please let me know if you didn't want to do hair, if you just wanted to go into that for a little bit, if you wanted to be able to stay at home and hang out and get really good, you let me know. I will promote the fuck out of it. I will buy it from you. And then I would still promote the fuck out of it. So because I'm a fan of handmade luxury items, that is my thing. So that's very Libra of me. Dad, hang on, one. He doesn't have a hairy ass crack. You stop it. He's talking about that's your husband. He's talking about how he loves him, but he compares him to a plumber. I don't think he's a plumber. I don't think. What does your husband do? He's a good guy.
But his ass is always hanging out.
He just showed me. He showed me this part and he showed me little brown fuzzies. And I was like, what are you doing? And that's because of that. Okay. So he did to him. Hold on. You're going to be good, baby. You're going to be good, baby. You're going to be a good girl. And I'm going to do my best from here, but you have to listen to me. That's what he says. This is a feeling, it's a knowing, and you don't need to second guess yourself. So you already hear him sometimes in your head, but then you second guess yourself. And another thing is when you're pregnant, and as you go through this more, it's going to get more. It's going to get more intense. You'll probably feel him a lot more. And I already like the way your space feels as well. It's really, really light. It's really airy. It's really nice. So you have a perfect little place to feel him. What's in August? Is there a birthday in August or something? What's up with that?
Oh, I'm going to Italy.
Or is it the end of July?
No, I can't think of anything other than I'm going to Italy in August.
How long are you going to be going there for?
2 weeks.
Oh, okay. Because he keeps going. He does celebration. He does it's a party or it's a big event like that. So why are you going to Italy?
We are celebrating our honeymoon because we didn't get to take one.
Oh, so it is a big party, like an anniversary, like an event. Okay. So he keeps going like this. He shows me Leo, and that for me means August usually, or end of like from like the 26th of July. And he says it's once in a lifetime. It's a big thing. And I was just like, all right, celebration. And he shows me all of my balloons, my white, my colorful, everything like that. And so he's trying to notate that he's going to be there. Are y'all actually going to go to Rome?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I asked him, I said, where are they going? I said, they're going to go north, south, like where they're going to go. He goes, where you want to go? I said, really? And so they put Rome. I was like, oh, assholes. He's like, I don't know. He's like, you need to get the fuck over there. It's like, I know we will one day. Yeah, you got to let me know how it goes with COVID. He says, hold on. You're going to be the one doing everything. He says, you take care of him. You take care of him. He loves you. He's going to be with you on that. He never went. He's never gone to Italy.
Oh, he's never been to Europe.
Really? Yeah. I said, so how many times have you been there? He's like, never went, never gone. This will be a new thing. I said, okay, cool. Well, you will go on vacation with your daughter to Italy. I think it'll be great. He says, no, you can't have any of the wine. No, that's not a thing. Sorry. She can't either. I know. Your husband still drinks though. He says that you and him will sit back and watch that drunk bastard in a funny way. And I go, okay, we will do that. Yeah, your dad loves you. Do you have any questions for me at all, or for him, or anything?
I guess so. His brother, my uncle, passed from cancer 8 months before he did. Like family at all?
Okay, hang on. Let's see. Let's call him in. Hold on. Does he have a sister, but she's alive?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I said, who are you there with? Who are you there with? He said, everybody. And I go, okay, well, who's that? He says, except for the sister. And I go, okay, so the sister's alive. So obviously that means that mom and dad are both passed. And then that also goes with brother. Okay, cool. Maybe your father feels bad for not being able to like look his brother or be with his brother when he was passing or something was going on there. He says the only regret I have is like not being able to like look him in the eye when that was there for it. And that could mean a million different things to me. But that usually means like not being a part of that. He was, the other one was the older brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. He says I go, so what was he? I said, what was his brother? The younger or older? He says, oh, he's the older. He's like, now I can look him in the eye. I go, oh, okay. He says, we're getting closer now. We're getting better now. So maybe they weren't nearly as close as they should have been. I missed you, man. He says he misses him. So they are meeting in my head right now. So they lived in the same area, but they all had their own lives. Because he says, I hear another gentleman shows up. I just hear him. I don't see him yet. And he says, you want me to look after your daughter? And he's like, yeah. He's like, we're still family. We're all in different areas. I know we're all in the same area, but we all had separate lives like that. He says, insert dirty comment about going to Rome and trying to make a second baby, even though you already have one. Joke. Insert that there. Hold on. Is the ex-wife hoarding his stuff? Are you like not? I said, what do you want to say in closing? He says, don't worry about my stuff so far. I said, why? He says, she's hoarding it. I said, oh, okay. I don't know how much she'll get of it because she claims it to be hers. Do you have a couple of his jackets and shirts that you like smuggled out or something? Shut the front door. Yeah.
Out of his Jeep. I just took it.
Yeah. He says, don't worry. She was able to get some of my, and he grabs this. She was able to smuggle it out. I was like, all right, good. He's happy for you. Yeah. Yeah, he has family. Don't even worry about it. So for right now, what I want you to do
Yeah.
in closing is know that your dad's around. Just keep talking to him. You're going to have some really cool, crazy experiences as you get more and more pregnant. Just want to let you know that he's going to be with you no matter what. And this is by far one of my favorite, most entertaining sessions I've had in a very long time. So thank you for letting me read you. Thank you for letting me read him. He's great. He's great. And he feels like my daddy. So, and know that they'll be around to help you. So yeah, just take your time. If you need me, just let me know.
Thank you so much.
Okay. You're welcome. I love you. I hope you enjoyed it.
I did. This was amazing. I've been waiting for this for like a year.
I know. I was so excited. I pulled up your appointment. I was like, oh, this is going to be good. And you just feel it. So what I want you to do right now is you're probably going to have a couple things happen. You're probably going to have every single emotion you can possibly imagine come through. And then like tomorrow, you're going to oddly feel at peace. It's just a thing. And yeah, if you have any questions, if you have any weird dreams, just hit me up. You got it?
I will. Okay. I'll be making you that blanket. I'll email you.
Email me. So the email is going to go to my secretary and say, forward this to Amy. She wants the fucking blanket, and then we'll go about there. Okay.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye, baby.